Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Game of Thrones. When we left off last time, things were looking terrible for Mira. She doesn't look like she's escaping the city. In fact, she's in the hands of the Lannister guards, so I can't see that going well. As for the siege on Ironrath, not going great, but we've got a plan. We're going to try and sneak out behind the lines and go and just take out Ludd. And well, the main plan is to kill Ludd, but I'm hoping we'll get the chance to take out Griff as well, and the other son. I forget which one that other one is there, but yeah, I think we need to take out all three of them, really, if we want to stop the assault on Ironrath and put an end to all this nonsense for good. So we'll see how that goes, but in the meantime, back to Gared on the wall, who needs to fight off a wave of wights. With the aid of the wargs, who I am feeling pretty suspicious are in fact
Forgive
Lord
my brother's
Forrester's
temper.
children.
It's said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected.
Sorry.
You see, Gregor Forrester was our father.
Aha!
And we are his bastards.
You can't really be that surprised.
I doubt anyone knows.
Okay, so he can be kind of... I'm thinking, he can't be that surprised because it was kind of obvious from when they first said to us about hiding his shame up there that, yeah, that's the truth. But for Gared, he hasn't had any time. You know, we've had a couple episodes to mull this over. He hasn't. And so far as he knows, Gregor was like the most honorable person he ever knew. So, yes, I can see where this would be quite shocking to him.
It was his dark secret. And he feared his family would find out.
Which is really crappy of him.
I suppose.
See, now... Sorry, gotta stop again. This is an interesting question to me. Considering what I know of the books, like, okay, so some lords hide their bastards, which is obviously what Gregor did, and they're very resentful of it. You know, they're all the way up here. Although this doesn't open up an interesting possibility that if Rodrik dies in the assault on Ironrath, and if Ryan is killed as well, then I was thinking, well, what are they going to do? No more Forresters. Well, technically, this guy could maybe be an heir. I mean, Ramsay was able to. But that's the thing that I wonder about, like, okay, so we have Eddard Stark decided that he was going to just recognize his bastard and raise him with all his other kids, and everyone else can just deal with it. But, you know, from reading the books, and I haven't really watched much of the series. I mean to, it's on my list of things to get to. But things have not been easy for him either. It's been difficult, actually, being raised in a noble house and knowing that he's not really a part of everything else. Although a large part of that, I think, is Catelyn Stark. She is one of my most hated characters, precisely because of her treatment of Jon Snow. But, so he seems resentful of that, and then if you look at Ramsay Bolton, like, things weren't really great for him either. I mean, he's the heir now, but even that seems kind of sort of up in the air, like, what if Roose Bolton bears a son with his wife, you know, Walda there, that might displace his position, and, you know, like, Roose takes the time to remind him, you're a bastard. Like, for both him and Jon, they were raised with this, like, they weren't hidden, they were out in the open, but there was always a degree of contempt for them because of their parentage. And you gotta wonder, like, would that be worse than the fate of these bastards, completely hidden and no one even knows they exist? Basically, in a lot of ways, Westeros is a really sucky society. That's what it comes down to. They treat the illegitimate children and the women so bad.
Josera would say he banished us to hide his shame.
Well,
But I like to think it's because he knew what we were. That he was protecting us in his own way.
you're both
We
wargs,
thought
then,
one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built.
Well, who raised
But
you out
instead
here,
it
then?
was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey.
Yeah.
Few try, and fewer still live to tell about it.
Okay, I did have help, and that's important. Ooh, I'm actually really torn about this. Because if we say I had help getting here, then I think that possibly that will make them look more favorably on Sylvie and Cotter, and so I should look out for my friends that way. But just personally, my feel of the type of person that Gared is, like, the really big thing weighing on him is breaking the vows. I hate that we had to break our vows. I really, The Night Watch is so important and so underrated. Like, so many people in Westeros and all basically all your southern houses and such, they don't care about it. They think it's this old archaic relic, if I could speak here, of the past. They look down on it, but it's so important. Like, they're the only ones that knows. That was one of the killer things in the first book, that it starts right off with a scene with a wight. So we as the reader know that the wights are freaking coming. All this about winter's coming. Yeah, it is. I don't know when, but when it gets here, it's going to be bad. And they even had, like, one of the Black Brothers had a white hand to take down to show to the king, like, hey, we desperately need help. Send someone here. But it rotted on the way down there because it took so long. And so he basically just got laughed at. Oh, whatever. All you guys there on the wall, being scared of your own shadows, thinking there's wights. You're idiots. No, all of the bad stuff really is there. And they're the only guys who know. And they're so undermanned. They need everything they can. It's the far greater threat. The Civil War is nothing compared to all the danger that's coming, and no one's helping them. So it does really, really bother me that we deserted them. Ugh. So I think I'm actually going to choose. I feel kind of bad, but that's the option I'm going to choose here, because I think for Gared, he's a good guy. He looks out for his friends, but that's the thing that at this point I think would be really weighing on his conscience.
It wasn't easy. I had to break my vows to the Night's Watch. We barely made it.
Not many survive this far north of the Wall. But you're here. Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose.
What's here that's so important?
But we've learned there's a power here, Gared. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time.
And who's their mother? Are they twins, or did he stay with some other woman long enough to have 2 children with her?
Gregor Fionden Bjorne Sagerven. Svealoden Mopre Befastan.
Alright, and he's gonna do his bear thing. Just keep moving there. Oh! Wow, that was pretty good. Are we even going to contribute to this battle, or have these two got it? Alright. Ah! Oh, that was pretty cool. Yeah, let's target the skeletal ones. They seem to go down pretty well. Some of them seem a little more solid than others. Okay. Uh-oh. Is he gonna rise up again as a wight now, too? We gotta help, Gared. Alright.
Oh, God! Finn!
Oh, that sucks. Well, he's not Finn anymore. Ooh. Get up, get up. That's not gonna do it. Get the sword. Yeah, set him on fire. You gotta burn a wight. There we go. Get the sword back, though. It is useful. Well. Alright. Smack things with the torch, then. Oh, we good?
Did you know him?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
He was my friend. His name was Finn. He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
Yeah.
That was his choice.
It was, but...
It's not your fault.
Now his watch has ended.
Bummer. Guys, don't leave
well.
weapons laying down there.
For a crow.
Keep them.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
Although I admit, you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black.
We'll be
But then,
gracious.
my expectations were low.
Which is kind of ridiculous. Like, okay... Yeah, the watch is undermanned, but still good enough to keep all the wildlings north of the wall, so... I mean, not always. Sometimes bands of them steal over, but for the most part... All this contempt they have. Come on.
You fought well yourself. Or at least your bear did.
His name is Shadow. Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you.
Why is that?
You'll never forget that stench.
Oh.
Did you see what they just did?
They have
They
to.
don't care about their own.
Of course they do.
My sister has trained them well.
You have to burn them. Gared. They burn them because that's part of
Emotion
caring
is
for
a
them.
weakness, according to her.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. They seem... fearless.
That's what they've been trained for. Nothing else matters but that. The more my sister's doing, not mine.
The wights grow bolder by the day.
What's so important here?
Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Mance Raider.
Here, let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I should return to the village. Fulgor and Vysenir. Did you not hear me?
Uh-oh. Careful.
Fulgor and Suna!
What?
Wait! Fulgor and Vysenir.
Okay, something really weird is going on here. I mean, we knew she was controlling him anyhow, but... What is that?
You're losing control.
What are they when they're not under her control?
What was that?
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsera's a fool to keep taking these risks.
Is there some way to help her?
She is convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove. That her warriors are the answer. But she can't control it.
What happens
worry
if she
about her.
loses control?
It's more dangerous than she knows.
Sorry, I'm very intrigued here. So, are they like normal wildlings that she's like captured somehow and she controls it? Does she control them all the time? Is she like constantly exerting power over them? Are they like normal people and then she just controls them for the battle? And I mean, obviously it seems like, okay, they're sensing that she's weakening and it seems they'll turn on her, so they resent what she's doing, clearly. So, I mean, what's the deal here? Are these just regular people that she's using this blood magic on to override their own willpower? Because that's pretty horrible if so. Or are they, I don't know, what are they? Are they people or are they something else? Because that there wasn't, he was doing some weird growly thing, like not a human thing, something strange.
She was right about one thing, though. The wights are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come.
Well, what's the plan then?
Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Ironrath. To crush our enemies south of the wall.
Well,
And avenge his death.
You're right. House Forrester needs our help.
actually, I think
We could
that's
return
wrong.
south.
There's probably something
Think of
more
what we could
important
do.
here in
I'm
the
sure
North
we
Grove,
could
but
convince Elsera to join us. I know what my father said. The North Grove can never be lost. But he wouldn't want us to die because of it.
what's so important about the North Grove? What's here that, well, okay, actually I really shouldn't have said that, because just the fact that the wights keep attacking is probably reason enough. They could be attacking just because they know there's people here, and so they're trying to kill them, because that's what they do. But I have a suspicion that more likely there is something really important here that we don't want to fall into their control. So probably we really need to stay here. I want to help House Forrester, but in the grander scheme of things, this is a more vital thing, keeping whatever it is here that the wights want out of their hands.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
It's fine. I trust her. I trust there's going to be some kind of excuse for this and it'll be alright. Alright. Ugh, are we going to have to talk to Cersei again? I bet we are. She is not going to be at all sympathetic. I mean, we killed a Lannister guard.
No way to get this alight. I wonder if I could use it for something else.
As a weapon? Alright. A small quibble. Where is it? She doesn't have, like, pockets or a pouch to put it in.
Oh, looks fresh. Looks like they didn't make it to the block.
Teeth? That's gruesome.
Oh god! Those are human teeth.
Yeah, just leave them there. Maybe kick them under the bench so you don't have to look at them. Can we pry the
Rats.
torch into that
They're
hole?
everywhere in King's Landing.
Nah, we probably can't loosen it. More likely, I'm thinking we're gonna have to use it to clobber somebody and then make a run for it. Ew.
Ugh, disgusting.
It really is. Well, I suppose they're not too worried about the comfort of prisoners.
What I wouldn't do to get out of here. Not getting out that way.
We can't wedge the torch in, try to pry it loose? Nope. Okay, what else have we got? Time to head to the door? Alright.
Jailer! Please,
Shut it!
please come here!
What's the problem?
How strong are these bars?
Oh, hey. Oop.
Hey, get away from there!
Jailer! Jailer, come over here!
Oh, don't you start again!
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
God's woman, I said shut it! Or I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
Well, what do you want then? Tell me! Please! I'll do anything. Just tell me!
Let's you and me have a chat.
Bastard! Before the day's over, they'll take us straight to the block.
What are you in for?
So don't give me that look. You can leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I'm sorry, I meant no offense. But we have to keep our heads held high. Even when everything else is taken.
Oh my gosh, my dog is barking. Hang on. Alright.
I have a son. A little baby boy. I think of the smell of his skin. His tufts of brown hair. There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing! Just to hold him again. Dignity is worthless compared to that.
I suppose, but if you're gonna go anyhow.
What would you do in my place? I'll never see him again.
People will tell your son about you. Stories about what you were in life. Give him a story he can be proud of.
But you've no idea what I've done.
What have you done?
Doesn't matter what we've done. All that matters now is what we do next.
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Be quick. We'll be coming back for her next.
For your trouble.
What do you want? We're gonna have to smack him with that torch. Do we still have it?
What? Nothing to say?
Block will do that to you.
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time.
Yeah.
Enough! I've come to talk.
About what?
I've come to make you an offer.
Like I can really
I
trust
was
anything
thinking
you
about
say.
what you said. And I've come to the conclusion you're right. Ludd will likely ruin every forest under his control.
Mm-hmm.
Only foresters know how to really work ironwood. That's useful. And then I realized there's something much more valuable than your knowledge of trees, Mira.
What, you want to marry me?
Your name.
Mm-hmm.
I want you as my wife.
Your wife? Do you do all your wooing in cells? I'm new to courting, but I imagine less violence and intimidation.
Wars are won and lost in the marriage bed, Mira. Kingdoms too. And I want my own kingdom. I'll start with an old and noble house, with a keep, like Ironrath. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros, but it's a start.
Why would I do that? What's in it for me?
You keep your head, of course.
No, you're gonna have to give me more than that.
And I'll get you out of here. But if you don't value that, think of your bloodline. Your precious Forrester legacy.
What, that
This
so
is
many of
your
us are
chance
dying?
to make sure it carries on.
No, we still got
What are
Talia.
you talking about?
2 of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Ludd will take care of the rest.
Nah.
He marches on your house in full force with 10 times your numbers. I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive the battle.
You're not sorry.
You don't know that?
Ironrath will fall to you, and through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my...
I could kill him in his sleep, but it's not really smart to give him a heads up on that. This seems like possibly an avenue worth exploring, at least until he gets us out of the dungeon. And then we could try to make an escape from him afterwards. I mean, we could... It's not like we have to cling to our word, whatever we tell him in this position, because obviously, you know... he's got the upper hand and he's framing us in the first place. So, yeah, we can be duplicitous. That's fine. Do I try that we would rule together? I don't think I'm even going to attempt it, because he's not going to be interested in that. How about Ludd dies? Is that what I want to do? Let's think long term. Because there's a chance that Ludd's going to die anyhow. Rodrik's got this plan. Alright, we'll set a gamble on and we will rule it together. We'll see if we can impress him with
So we'd rule
ambition.
together as Lord and Lady of Ironwrath.
That's an amusing thought, but not what I had in mind.
I don't really care what you had in mind.
It's fitting our betrothal begins in a cell. I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You plan to keep me locked up?
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs.
Oh, don't be afraid, Mira. Come on. You're smart. You'll find a way out of this.
The murder of a Lannister guard can't go unpunished.
You should really think about that. I managed to kill that Lannister guard. I could take you out too, guy.
One word from me, that coal boy takes your place on the block.
Ooh, that's really
All
harsh.
you have to do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power. You'll give up your ancestral home. But you'll be alive. So, Mira, what do you say?
If not for Tom, I would actually absolutely be willing to go ahead and try and play him on this. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll marry you. And then we'll make it. Mira's a plucky, resourceful gal. She'd make her escape somewhere. She'd make it work out. She'd off him if she had to. She'd come out on top. But I don't feel right getting the coal boy killed. That's the trade-off he's got. Coal boy is the scapegoat instead. No, I can't. I can't do that. Not in good conscience. I'm willing to take risks as Mira. I'm willing to take risks with myself, but not with someone else. All Tom's done all along is try to help me. So, if you hadn't have said that about Tom, Morgryn, I'd have gone for it. I think that could have been interesting to see what happened, but nope.
You will never have Ironwrath, and you will never have me.
What? You fool.
I'd rather die.
You gonna hit me? You want to? Yeah, let's have a
Fine.
fight.
Have it your way.
With that little smile, she's like, whatever. I still win. Well, we did just tell the other lady, you know, make a story, die with dignity, so follow our own advice.
She won't get far. Not out here.
Let me go!
Sylvie!
He's my brother! I wasn't finished!
What happened? See, she wasn't running away. It was something
When
else.
you're finished here, come see me. There's something I must show you.
I don't trust these people, Gared.
I don't either,
Which
really.
is why I had to see Cotter. He's not well. And he won't live much longer.
I need to see him. Is he in there?
There's a reason I wanted to talk to you. I need you to do something for me.
Okay.
I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Gared. Just to ease his pain, but that's when they found me. The Nightshade. I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
I'm not killing him. I'm holding out hope that he can be
It's
okay.
our way, Gared. You have to feed it to him. I'm trusting you to do this, Gared.
Are you sure this is what Cotter would want?
I know he would. We'd never let free folk suffer. You'll see. He's in so much pain.
If he wants it, then okay. But it's his choice to make. These guys are pretty creepy, huh? This is an interesting setup. So,
I did everything within my power to help your friend. But I'm afraid it's too late. Nothing can save him now.
Sylvie told me.
Nightshade?
yeah,
What are you going to do with that?
give it to him.
You realize it's deadly. And has no place in here.
That's between me and Cotter.
I don't know what that wildling told you. But that will kill him and taint his blood.
You're not using him for blood magic. Sorry, I don't trust it. It's out.
Gared, is that you?
It is indeed.
It's me, Cotter. I'm here.
Where's Sylvie?
Ooh, that looks really bad.
I want to see her. Where is she? Did something happen to her?
No, she's okay.
Don't
I'll look
worry,
after her.
She's right outside. She sent me to help you.
I thought they took her away. Remember your promise, Gared. You said you'd leave me behind. To help Sylvie. Cotter. I can't bear it.
Give him the nightshade.
anymore.
Everyone's telling us that he's dying. I don't think there's a hope that he can hold out, and I think if I
He's
don't,
been
then
incredibly brave.
she's gonna turn him into
A
one of
lesser
her
man would have
weird
died
things
days
there.
ago.
That's what it is, isn't it? They're all people who should have died, but she did some strange thing to them, and now they're under her sway, and that's why they're so pissed off when she's losing control, is because they're meant to be dead. No, we're not doing
But I
that to
suppose
Cotter.
you already knew that about him.
Cotter's a fighter. Always has been.
I can see that. But now you can use his death to give his life meaning.
No.
This was always intended for my father. It's a sacred symbol of the power of the North Grove. Forged from iron, the handle made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for House Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now.
What's special about it? What's it do?
You're here for a reason, Gared. It's no accident they sent you.
Okay.
I promise. I'll make Lord Forrester proud.
I know you'll do what's necessary. Your friend is dying, but his life is too valuable to waste.
So what's your plan exactly?
Give me his heart. His beating heart. And his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Gared.
For what?
An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove.
But
We must do this, Gared.
No, don't trust
I fear
it.
what might happen if we don't.
Beating heart. This is madness.
Not madness. Necessity. Madness would be letting the North Grove fall. You saw what happened after the fight. My warriors, they're pulling away. Please, I need you to do this.
Nope.
For me, for the North Grove.
Gared. Can't take it any longer.
End his suffering. Use his life to make us strong, Gared.
No, I'm not gonna make
Give
him
him that
suffer.
poison, and his blood will be useless.
We're not using him for blood magic. I don't trust it.
what can I do? Cotter's my friend. I wouldn't be here if not for him. And I have to respect what Sylvie asked me to do.
Give him the nightshade already.
Then so be it.
Okay, so my guess was wrong. Apparently she wasn't gonna turn him into one of those creatures. Here you go. Oh, that was fast. Alright, now we're gonna have to attack all of these things.
Fulgorn Bison Air.
Be as angry as you like.
We must burn the body.
Well, go do it. This is on you. You're the one messing around with weird blood magic. Ooh. Alright, we gotta see what's gonna happen here.
There's too many fucking guards. Keep your heads down. We'll have to find a way to distract them.
Okay.
That must be Ludd's tent. Of course he'd take the biggest one for himself. More guards. Place is crawling with them.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping that he'd have pretty much like every fighting man at Ironrath trying to get in.
Horses hate being tethered during a battle.
Well, let's untether the horses.
Just get them loose. The tower gives a great view over their camp.
Enough thinking. Where do you want us?
Well, let's spook their
Put the
horses.
horses free. Send them galloping through the camp.
Horses? That's what you want?
That's what we need. A distraction.
Fine. But if any Whitehills get in our way, might have to cut them loose too.
Feel free.
Meet here once you've done your part.
Good luck, Basilisk. Try not to get yourself dead, Westerosi.
Can we rely on them?
You can trust them to fight. Beyond that...
Yeah.
Come on, let's get this done.
Okay, I think now we need to wait a minute. Sneak to that, but there's this guy right here, kind of looking this way. Alright. Ooh, I didn't think that was gonna work. How did that fella sharpening his sword not see us? Okay, let's just wait a second. Alright.
The horses! They're loose!
Alright. Oh, there they are.
Secure the forester boy. Make sure the little shit can't escape.
Can't run if he doesn't have legs.
He would die if you cut his legs off, you weirdo.
And if anything happens to me, kill him.
Yes, father.
Bring me my greatsword.
Fuck. What do we do? I want to make him bleed.
Alright, which
Asher
one? Which
deserve-
one? Asher does deserve better. I've got the standing grudge with Griff. I feel like probably we should try to save Ryan, but nah, Rage is gonna get the best of me. We're going for Ludd.
Better.
Yeah, this is the guy.
This might be our only chance. We will kill Ludd, and the Whitehill army will fall apart.
Quick then, before he gets away. Don't get too close. When he's distracted, we strike. Now, let's take them.
Alright.
Right. the ruined.
You've just won this war from me coming here like this.
Oh, more Whitehills. Nothing I can't handle.
Alright then.
Which is fine by me. Makes my life that much easier.
Raise your sword. We do this like men.
Like men then. Remind me, which one's your good leg?
Go ahead, make jokes. Oh. Ugh, come on. You can do this, Rodrik. You can do this. Come on, we're not gonna get beat by Ludd. There we go.
It's over.
You brought this on yourself.
I underestimated you, cripple. But it won't do you any good. My soldiers are already tearing down your gates.
For Asher!
Goodbye. Alright, now we do need to take out Griff as well. Or he's just going to be another problem. For the moment, yep.
We were separated during the fight, right before I took Ludd's head.
He's dead. Good.
I thought Beskha would be here.
Well, let's go look for her instead of talking about it.
have to take care of herself.
To Ironra!
No! No, go back and get Beskha! No! Alright, and we just got the autosave. I'm gonna go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back next time. If Beskha gets killed because we abandoned her, I'm gonna be so mad.